Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining us today's Sunday Feast Festival here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley. Today is a very auspicious day of Diwali. So wish you a very, very happy Diwali. Thank you. So we will start with Jai Radha Madhava, and then I have a presentation to share, and then we'll discuss some pastimes that happened on the day of Diwali. Okay. Can you get a Katha? Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girvaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girvaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girvaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girvaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we'll start with Mangalacharna prayers and then we will go to the presentation. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurum Shri Utapadkamlam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Svajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Scha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarudescha Krupa Sindhu Vevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Mukham karoti vachalam pangum lingayate gri yat kripatam Shri Gurum Dinataranam. Hare Krishna. So So welcome again. Today is a very auspicious day of Diwali. Diwali is celebrated as Festival of Lights. So it is called Diwali, or actually it is called Deepavali, which is in short we have been calling Diwali. But it is actually Deepavali. Deepavali, Deep means lamp. Vali means row. So it's row of lamps. So this is a special few days of festival that the festival is celebrated all throughout the world by lighting the lamps. But for us, we've been actually celebrating this for whole month, for Damodar month. Whole of Kartik, we offer ghee lamps to Lord Damodar. So for us, the festival is every day, but there are a couple of days in this. Actually, the Diwali festival spans about 5 or 6 days, depending on which part of the world you are or which part of the India you are from. They are sometimes celebrated 5 days, 6 days, 3 days, or the days of Diwali also switches. So the presentation, what I'm going to talk is, we'll talk what is the significance of Deepavali. And then I'm going to talk 3 S: shelter, service, and separation. As we know, for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the 2 special festivals that we celebrate, one is the Damodar Leela, which actually happened on the day of Diwali, which is today, where Krishna was bound by the love of mother through a rope to a wooden grinding mortar. So that is the pastime that happened actually today, the day of Diwali. And the second pastime, which we all celebrate, is Govardhan Puja, which is going to be tomorrow. So I'm not going to talk about these 2 pastimes because we dealt last week, His Grace Shubha Vilas Prabhu talked about the Damodar Leela in detail. And tomorrow is the festival, and we will have Katha on that pastime. So today I'm going to talk on the killing of demon Narkasur. He is also called Bhaumasur. And then this day is also celebrated by the return of Lord Ram to Ayodhya after 14 years of exile in the forest. And then we're going to talk about the practical application of what is the essence of Deepavali. Right? So briefly, I will go through the 6 days of Deepavali celebration that we celebrate. The first day after Ekadashi, the first day is called Vasu Baras, where in some part of the India, they worship calf and cows. Now, cow is our mother. It sustains the whole humankind. And on that day, we express our gratitude. We worship the calf and the cow. And also, this is considered to be a day on which Kamadhenu appeared due to the churning of ocean. The demigods and the demons, they churned the ocean, and the Kamadhenu appeared from this churning on this day. The second day, which is the Dhanateras, which is the Trayodashi, the second day after the Ekadashi, is the appearance of Dhanavantri. He is the incarnation of Lord, so he came with the nectar in one hand and Ayurveda, the text of Ayurveda in another hand. So he brought the science of Ayurveda. So a lot of Ayurvedic doctors, they have this deity of Dhanavantri, and they worshipped them on this day. And the next day, which is Chaturdashi, there was a demon called Narkasur, He is also called Bhaumasur because he was the son of Mother Earth. So on this day, Krishna killed demon Narkasur. We'll go through that pastime briefly, in our presentation. And today's day, which is Deepavali, is the Damodar Leela, which happened, and also the Lord Ram arrived to Ayodhya after 14 years of exile. And tomorrow is Govardhan Puja, where Lord lifted the Govardhan hill on his little finger to protect the Vrajavasis from the torrents of rain that Indra had sent. And the next day is Bhai Dooj, where it is the sisters' day, where brothers come to the sister's place and sister, offer some paraphernalia like arti and things, and she prays for the protection of her brother. It is also said that on this day, Yamraj came to Yamuna, the river Yamuna, which is the sister of Yamraj. And on this day, Yamraj gave the boon that anyone who can take bath on the Yamuna can be free, will get free of all their sins. So that's the pastime of on this day. Right? So that is the brief description about the 6 days of. Did I do? Okay. All right. So essence of Deepavali. What is the essence of Deepavali? The lamp that we lit is actually brings us the auspiciousness. It brings the auspiciousness and it drives away the inauspiciousness in our life. So on this day, we lit the lamp. Actually, we do this throughout the Damodar Leela to express our love towards the Lord and invite the Lord into our hearts. So that is the actual essence of Deepavali. These days we see that actually the Deepavali is supposed to be a religious festival, but it has become a social event. With lot of social gathering, we have a lot of food, people, family come together, there are a lot of festivities, but it is all based on, just like happiness, just for fun, get together, have good food, wear good clothes, associate with your family. But real essence of Deepavali is missed, So the essence of Deepavali is we lit the lamp to vanquish the darkness of ignorance from our heart, so that we can invite the Lord into our hearts, to stay in our hearts, and and experience the bliss of having taken the shelter of Lord. Right? So in Bhagavad Gita 10:11, it says, Tesham evanukam partham aham ajnana jantamaha nashyami atma bhavasto jnana deepena bhashvata. Somehow I think the contrast can be reduced little. Is same? Okay. So it is said, to show the special mercy, I dwell in their hearts, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. So Krishna is saying that I dwell in your heart with the shining lamp. But we have been forgotten the Lord in our hearts for millions and millions of years. He's been there with us for millions of years, but we have forgotten him. But he's saying that I stay in your heart with the lamp to destroy the darkness of ignorance. So what we have to do is we have to purify our heart by lighting the lamp of devotion and invite Lord into our heart so that we can take the shelter of the Lord. No? That is the actual essence of Deepavali, inviting the Lord into the core of our hearts. And it is also said, Krishna Surya Sama Maya Haya Andakar. Yahar Krishna Nahi, Tahar Maya Andakar. So, Krishna is considered to be like a sun. If you go away from sun, there is darkness. So, wherever there is no Krishna, there is darkness. So, we have to turn towards Krishna by bringing the light into our life, by lighting the lamp of devotion. Okay? So, that is the essence of Deepavali. So killing of, this is the story of demon Narkasur. Sorry, there is a other demon also that gets killed. But so what happens is Indra, he comes to Krishna and he comes and he complains saying that there is this demon Narka. Okay, he said he has stolen the earrings of my mother, Aditi. And he has also stolen the umbrella of Lord Varuna, the ocean god. And also he has stolen the top part of the mountain, Maniparvata. The Maniparvata, where the demigods play. He has stolen them. So he comes and complains to Krishna. And Krishna says, okay, I will take care of it. So Krishna, immediately he calls Garuda. Along with his wife Satyabhama, he boards Garuda and he immediately departs to the capital city of Narkasur. It is called Pragjyotishpura. The capital city of this Narkasur's kingdom is called Pragjyotishpura. So he immediately goes to that city. So someone may ask, why he has taken Satyabhama with him? Why he cannot go alone? Why he has taken Satyabhama? So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada and different acharyas explain that actually he wanted to show Satyabhama something, a thrilling experience. So he took Satyabhama, with him. And another reason he said was actually he promised to Mother Earth, saying that I will not kill your son Narkasur without your permission. And Satyabhama is actually, Bhumi, the Mother Earth, is actually the incarnation of Satyabhama. So he took Satyabhama with him so that he can take the permission of Satyabhama and kill Narkasur. That is one reason. And another reason is that Satyabhama wanted this Parijata tree. Once Narad Muni brought this Parijata flower from the Indralok and he gave it to Rukmini, but Satyabhama got very upset. He wanted, the tree. So Krishna said, okay, I will get it, I will get the whole tree. So anyway, he was planning to go to Indralok. So he said, okay, along the way, we go and get the Parijata tree. So that's the reason why he took Satyabhama with him. So as soon as he went there, he blew his conch. The conch of Krishna is called Panchajanya. So he blew his conch, and the sound of the conch was so devastating that there was this demon Mura who was sleeping in the water. So this fort, where this demon was staying, was surrounded by the water. Actually, Sukadeva Goswami in Bhagavatam says that actually this fort was surrounded by the fort of wind, fire, and water. So that is the defense mechanism for this fort. And in the water, this demon was sleeping. He was in deep sleep. Demons likes to sleep. They don't want to get disturbed. And the demon heard this, such a loud sound of this conch shell, and he woke up and he immediately came running out. And he had five 5 heads, and from each of his mouth, the fire was blowing. He was so angry, and that fire was equivalent to the fire of cosmic devastation. It was such a huge fire. So he came and he started attacking Garuda. You see, he is throwing his Trishul towards Garuda. And Krishna is sitting on top of Garuda, and he's blowing the conch shell, and he has, in one hand, he has a bow with him. So what he does is he takes the bow, and with his arrow, he kills demon Mura. And demon Mura had 7 sons. And Narkasur says to the 7 sons, go and, fight with them. He killed your father. So these 7 sons, they come and fight with Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna kills them all. He kills, he fires the arrows at them. He kills, he shoots at their faces. He breaks their thighs and, arms. And he chops off all of their heads. And seeing all this, Narkasur, again becomes so angry, and he comes fighting. He comes fighting to the Lord. So he and all his soldiers, all the soldiers, they throw their arrows at once, and Bhaumasura, he was ready to throw his Trishul, trident. Actually before that, Garuda is actually also is fighting. He had, the big wings. Narkasur came with, riding the elephants, which were mad, and they were drunken elephants. They were so mad. So he was riding the elephants, and Garuda with his wings, he started attacking those elephants, and elephants got afraid and they ran away. So the Garuda was using the beak, the wings, and the talons, the claws of the Garuda. So all the soldiers, they left Narkasur alone, and they ran away. Narkasur, then he took the trident, and he was about to throw his trident. Krishna, with his Sudarshana Chakra, he chopped his head. So he kills the Narkasur, and then he enters into the palace. In the palace, there were 16,100 princes which were imprisoned by Narkasur. As soon as they all see Krishna, they are so happy to see him. And within their core of their hearts, they wanted to get married, and they accept Krishna as their husband. So they were living with Narkasur for a very long time, and they had no other shelter. The society will not accept them. No one will get married. So they were actually taking shelter of Krishna. And Krishna is so merciful that 16,100 women, he took all of them as his wives. So Krishna is the ultimate shelter here. So the demon that is killing is actually killing the demon, but he's actually showing mercy to them. He is granting them the liberation. So in that sense, he's actually shelter for them as well. Actually, he's shelter for everyone. So the S that I was going to talk, as I mentioned earlier, the S is the shelter. The first S is the shelter. And here, the wives, the princesses, the only shelter they have was Krishna here. There was no other shelter for them. So one may ask, okay, Krishna is personally present there. So he was personally present, so he could reciprocate whatever the princess had in their mind or their intention. And also demon, he was killed by a demon. But how about, the conditioned soul in this material world? What is our position? How can we get shelter? That's what we're gonna talk in our next pastime. The next pastime is, this is the Krishna, the ultimate shelter. He is actually lifting the Govardhan hill to give the shelter to the all Vrajavasis. And this is the day that we will celebrate the festival tomorrow, the lifting of Govardhan hill. So Lord Ram's return to Ayodhya. As you know, briefly, the story of Ayodhya, the Lord Ram, is in the Ikshvaku dynasty. Dashrath Maharaj was ruling the Ikshvaku, the kingdom of Ayodhya in the Ikshvaku dynasty. So he had no sons. So he did a sacrifice, and he apparently got 4 sons: Ram, Bharat, Shatrughna, and Lakshman and Shatrughna. And then, Vishwamitra Muni. So I'm just fast forwarding so that we come to the end of Yuddha Kanda, where Lord returns from Lanka to Ayodhya, back to his kingdom. So I'm just going to give a gist of the summary. So Vishwamitra Muni takes Ram and Lakshman to kill the demons. So they kill the demons, they get married, all the 4 brothers get married. Happily they come back to Ayodhya. And then the disaster strikes. Kaikeyi, his stepmother, asked, she had 2 boons from Dashrath Maharaj, and she asked that this is the right time to take the boons. And I asked that you send Lord Ram to 14 years of in exile and make Bharat the king of Ayodhya. So Lord Ram, he accepts this, and he along with Mother Sita and Lakshman, they go for 14 years of exile. And in the exile, while they were in the Panchavati, Sita gets kidnapped by Ravana. And then Ram and Lakshman, they go finding Sita, and they meet Hanuman and they meet Sugriv, and with the help of the Sugriv and Hanuman and the army of monkeys, they go to Lanka, they attack Ravana, they kill Ravana and all the Rakshasas, and now Lord Ram is ready to come back to Ayodhya. So this is the part that I'm going to talk about, and this is the actual day where Lord Ram arrived at Ayodhya. So, when after the war ended, Lord Ram did the Abhishek for Vibhishan. He enthroned that, made him the king of Lanka, and then he sent Hanuman to Sita and ask him to go and deliver the news that we have won the battle, and we are you will be meeting soon the Lord Ram. So he goes to Sita, he meets Sita, and Sita is very delighted, very happy, could not control her tears, and she said, "You have given such a wonderful news. I can't wait to see Lord Ram." And Hanuman takes, bows down to her and says, "What is the message that I should give?" And she said that, "Go and tell I'm eager to meet Lord Ram. I'm eager to meet Lord Ram." So Hanuman goes back to Lord Ram, and Lord Ram says, "Vibhishan, can you please arrange Sita Mata to, can you arrange Sita and bring her to here?" And he asked, that give her a suitable, make the suitable arrangements for her bathing and for dresses and ornaments. Let her be dressed nicely, and when she comes here. So he goes back and he he asked Sita Mata that I have got a palanquin for you, and Lord Ram has asked you to come to him by decorating yourself, taking bath and decorating yourself. So Sita comes to Lord Ram, and Lord Ram is very serious, and he says that, I can't accept you. Because you have stayed with Ravan for so long, I can't accept you. Sita's heart, breaks down. And she said, and she says that, there is no, I don't want to live anymore. So she asked to Lakshman, Lakshman, can you please, arrange a fire for me? And he arranges, he is very disturbed and he's angry also. And he's looking at Ram. And Ram, with his, eye sign, he says, okay, please, arrange the fire. And he arranges the fire, and Mother Sita enters the fire, and she prays to the fire before entering that, that, what I have no one in my thoughts, deeds, or even imagination, anyone other than Lord Ram in my mind, and praying that if you are the only, proof that you can prove my chastity. And she enters into the fire, and as she enters into the fire, her whole body whole body becomes golden, molten, and she comes out without even her hair getting burnt. She was dressed in the red sari. She was, and Agni Dev says, and he says that, Lord Ram, she is as pure as, there is not even a tinge of sin on her part. She can't even anyone imagine other than you. And she is pure. And Lord Ram accepts this. Actually, he says that I know that she is pure. It is actually, I was doing this so that the people don't think that I am still lusty, that I haven't, I just want her to have her to enjoy, and without proving her chastity. And he also says that that she is actually part of me. She is my internal energy. She never leaves me, and he is doing this only to for so that no one questions her chastity. So he comes, and then Vibhishan, next day Vibhishan comes and says, my lord, this is some of the paraphernalia, some royal clothes and some jewelry, and he brings everything to Lord Ram, and he says, please dress up. Lord Ram says, no, I cannot dress up. My brother Bharat, my devotee Bharat, is actually is in separation from me, and he is also living the life of monk. So I cannot accept. I need to actually depart immediately. Can you please arrange something for me? Because if I had to go with my legs, it will take very, very long time. So can you please arrange? So Vibhishan says, yes, we have a Pushpak Viman. We have a aeroplane, and this is the aeroplane from Kuvera, the god of wealth. And this was stolen by Ravana. So this aeroplane is there. You can take this aeroplane, and this aeroplane can take you the very day to Ayodhya. It can travel at the speed of the mind. It can actually travel with the intention of the driver. What is the intention of the driver? So it can travel. It can know the mind of the driver, and it can travel. And it also is infinite. It can expand, and any number of people can join on this Pushpak Viman. So Lord Ram and Lakshman were very happy and very surprised to see, oh, nice. And they see this Pushpak Viman. And then Lord Ram advises Sugriv and all the Vanaras, says why don't you go back to Kishkinda and serve Sugriv? And he also, there were the demigods which came to witness this. And in one of the, Indra gives the boon, Indra asked Lord Krishna to, Rama, he asked, what can I do? Ask some boon from me. And he says, all these monkeys who died in the war, can you please revive them? And also, wherever they dwell, wherever they live, can you make all the trees and the plants full of fruits and flowers, and make sure that they blossom, they have the fruits in all the seasons. So Lord Ram wants us to reciprocate for the selfless service that these monkeys had done for him in the war. And so he is telling Vibhishan also to that, award them accordingly, award them, give them jewelry, the royal clothes, and, award them so they feel appreciated for their selfless service. And Vibhishan does that, and Lord Ram says, okay, so we will depart now. And Sugriv and Vibhishan, they ask Lord Ram, can we come with you? We will witness the coronation of your ceremony, and after that we will come back. Ram says, of course, very happy, and he's very happy to, have you with me, and all the Vanaras and all the Rakshasas, including the Vibhishan, all board the plane, and they start the journey. Now, this journey is actually, if you see, I don't know how, is there a way to, Prabhu, can you zoom like the bottom? Is there a way to zoom here? No, right? No, we cannot zoom there also. Okay. But anyways, so this is the reverse journey of Lord Ram from Lanka to Ayodhya. What was this? Oh, zoom. Okay. Thank you. So this is the reverse journey, exactly how they came from Ayodhya to Lanka. And this is the same journey that Lord Ram, they go through to the Ayodhya. And Krishna, as the plane starts going, Ram says to Sita, he points, that is the war field. That is where you see all the demons are lying there with their bodies severed. And that is the place where Ravana was killed. And that is the place where Kumbhakarna was killed. So he was showing, he was giving what had happened, and he's saying that this is they are all dead for your sake, And he says there is there is Prahasta, and all the Rakshasas, he takes all the names of the Rakshasas and says that they are all dead, And then they flew, and as they go from the ocean, so they are going from Lanka, right? So they cross the bridge, and they say that, okay, this is the bridge that we built to cross, to come from Rameshwaram to Lanka. And then they go to, and then he shows, and this is the Rameshwaram where we actually started to build the bridge. So he's showing everything to Sita, a black flash, what had happened. So now they fly over Kishkinda, I don't know if you're seeing, but there is, there is a Kishkinda, and then they go over Kishkinda, and he says that this is where I met Sugriv and Hanuman, where they helped me, find you, and with their help, we were able to conquer Ravan. And Sita said, oh, this is Kishkinda? Why don't we invite all the wives of the Vanaras? So they say, okay, fine. So they take, they land their plane in Kishkinda, and all the wives of the Vanaras, they decorate themselves nicely with their family, and all the boys get onto the plane. So this is an infinite plane. The plane can expand as much as you want. So they get onto the plane. So they go, and thus, so they go, and then they almost reach towards the outskirts of Ayodhya, and they land into the ashram of Bharadwaj Muni. And they land there, and they bow down to Bharadwaj Muni, and Bharadwaj Muni is very happy to see them. He says, "You have conquered the demon, the great demon. Please ask for some boon." And then Ram says, again he's thinking of Vanaras. He's always thinking of the selfless service that they have done, and he's always thinking of them. He says, from the path from here, from Bharadwaj Muni's ashram to Ayodhya, can you please again make all the trees and the plants full of flowers and fruits, and let the honey flow through these trees, and let's smell the nectar of this honey. And the Muni says, "Yeah, of course," and tathastu. And then immediately the trees started, blooming with the fruits and the flowers and the honey, and it was a wonderful sight. And monkeys, they were very happy to see this, because there is no waiting period for them to get prasad. They just jumped from the plane and started enjoying the fruits immediately. So they were very happy. Seeing this, Ram was also happy. And Lord Ram called Hanuman again, and he says, go to Bharat. Actually, first go to Guha, and tell him that. So Guha was the friend of Lord Ram, and he helped cross the Ganga while they were going to Ayodhya. So he says, please come and please go and tell him that I am safe. I came back, and I will be coming to meet him tomorrow, so that he is pacified. All these devotees are feeling the separation from Krishna, from Lord Ram. So he says, and then he said, go to Bharat. Bharat is staying in Nandigram. So Nandigram is again outskirts of Ayodhya. So Bharat is also staying in Nandigram, and in Nandigram is the huge, forest. It's dense forest, and he's staying there in his cottage, worshipping the lotus feet of Lord Ram, eating only the roots and the fruits, and actually he's only cooking barley cooked in the cow urine, and sleeping on the kusa grass. So he is actually following the similar austerities that Lord Ram had done. So Hanuman says that go and tell Bharat that I am coming and I will be meeting him soon. So Hanuman immediately, he flies. He doesn't need any vehicle to go. He is his own vehicle. So he flew, and he went to Guha, and he said that Lord Ram is coming, and Guha is very happy to hear this news. He says, thank you so much, and Hanuman, we can notice that he's been very, his face was pale, and, and he was very happy to hear this news. And then Lord Ram has also said that you go to Guha, and he will tell where Bharat is staying, and he will give you the path. He will show you the path to how to go to Bharat Maharaj ashram, Bharat's ashram. So he asked and he says, okay, Bharat is staying in this Nandigram and he is staying there in his cottage, in a hut, so you can go and meet him. So he goes, he takes the form of a human and he goes and meets Bharat. And he says to Bharat that, I have brought the news of Ram. And he says, he hasn't heard the name of Ram for so long. So he says, the news of Ram for so long, and says, what is the news? He says, Ram is coming, the Lord Ram is coming. And as soon as he hears that, Bharat faints. He faints like a dead tree. He just faints. And he is unconscious for 2 hours. And then he finally regains his consciousness. And he says that, he is so happy to hear this news. He embraces Hanuman. The tears from his eyes are flowing constantly. And, he was so much happy that, the day that I am looking for, the day that I was waiting for is finally going to come. So Lord Ram is coming. And he says that, tell me, what had happened. So Ram has also directed Hanuman to tell what had actually had happened. Tell him how they were staying in Panchavati, how Ravan kidnapped Sita, and how in the Lord Lakshman and Ram, they were searching Sita, and they met Hanuman and Sugriv, and with the help of the army of the monkeys, they built the bridge to cross Lanka. How Hanuman went and burned the Lanka, and he came back. He gave the news of Mother Sita, and how they all went on this bridge. And finally there was a big war, how all the Rakshasas were killed, and finally the Ravan was killed, and again the mother has to go through this fire exam, and then finally he is here, and he's how he was victorious, and all his mission that has to be done is complete and successful, and now he is coming back to Ayodhya. And Bharat was very happy to hear this news, and he immediately calls Shatrughna. And he says, make all the arrangements for Lord's reception. So he calls, Shatrughna arranges all the ministers. They come, Sumantra comes, and all the mother of Lord Ram, Kaushalya, Kaikeyi, Sumitra, they all come and there, and they were waiting for the arrival of Lord Ram. Now here, we should see what state is Bharat in. Bharat, when Kaikeyi asked the boon, and she sent Bharat to Kaikeyi kingdom, her father's place, so that he is not there when she asked the boon that Lord Ram goes to forest for 14 years. So he goes to his maternal grandfather's place, and during that period, all these things happen. Ram is banished to the forest, and Dashrath Maharaj also leaves his body. Now when he comes back, everyone is accusing Bharat. They are saying that you are the main culprit. You, along with your mother, devised this plan to send Ram to exile so that you can enjoy the kingdom. Bharat is devastated by hearing this news. And not only that, he is devastated that his father has left his body. And not only that, his father said that to Vasishtha Muni, saying that, don't allow Bharat to lit my final rites. Don't allow him to do my final rites. He and Kaikai should know, their shadow should not even come near me. To hear that, this was such a devastating, circumstances for him. And he was feeling the injustice that has been done to him, but Dashrath Maharaj has already left the body. And, how can he present his side of the things? And the citizens of Ayodhya, they were after him. They hated Bharat. Now, Bharat, when Lord Ram went to started for Vanvas, when he came back, he heard this, and then all the citizens of Ayodhya, he went to Lord Ram to bring him back. But Lord Ram said, no, I have to fulfill the promise that I gave to our father, so I cannot come back. And Bharat takes the padukas of Lord Ram and he brings. And worshipping that paduka, he rules the kingdom. Actually, Lord Ram says, you have to rule the kingdom. Now, look at the situation of Bharat. He has to rule the kingdom where the citizens hated. The Vasishtha Muni did not have the confidence. To rule the kingdom with such a hatred, it is unimaginable situation for him. So his name is Bharat. Bharat means one who has unlimited capacity to endure the burden, bhara. So he has the unlimited ability to endure the burden of injustice and tolerance. So that is Bharat. And he is doing this on the order of Lord Ram. And he is actually serving Lord Ram in separation. So there are, when there are two aspects of relishing the transcendental ecstasy of doing service to Lord. One is in separation and one is in union. One is called Vipralamba Bhava and other is Sambhoga. Sambhoga means in union. When you are together personally with the Lord, you are serving them personally, you are associating with them personally. That is Sambhoga. This is, serving Lord in union. The Vipralamba is serving Lord in separation. So here, Bharat and as well as the citizens of Ayodhya, they were in association of Lord Ram for very, very long time. The Lord Ram was their heart and soul. They could not leave Lord Ram even for a moment. So they were, and finally when they were ready, when Lord Ram was about to be enthroned, they were very happy, very, very happy that he's going to be our king. But suddenly the sad news, he has to go to exile. They cannot bear the separation. It's such a, they cannot, we hardly can anticipate the painful experience, the painful situation that they were in. The whole of Ayodhya was like a ghost city. They were crying constantly, in separation of Lord Ram. And, and this was actually when they heard the news of Lord Ram coming to Ayodhya. They were elated, they were so happy. They all came to Nandigram, where Bharat was there. Right? So, here is a lesson to be learned. The lesson to be learned is, so actually I forgot to go through the slides, pictures, let's see, okay. So this is Pushpak Viman again, coming here. The residents, all the Ayodhya Vasis, they are so happy to receive. And this is where Bharat comes back with the paduka that he was serving. He says, "My Lord, here are your padukas, please wear them and please, get onto the throne. Please start ruling the throne." And here after meeting Kaushalya, he touches the feet of Kaushalya. Bharat is behind him carrying the padukas on his head. And then he enters in the city of Ayodhya, where every corner, every balconies and doorsteps, they're all lighted with lamps. As as a child, we all, probably you can all experience, probably we used to light earthen, lamps. Early in the morning, we make the lamps, we soak it in the water, and they, for some time, then we dry it up, and then we put the ghee lamps and we light it up, right? And this was a very, very happy experience that we all had. And these days, it's lights, it's the LED lights that we can put on our homes and everywhere, and just on the turn of a switch, it gets lit. But it's the other story that it takes few hours to put the lights on your home. That's the other story. But the intention matters. The intention matters. Why are you, lighting it up? So the Ayodhya Vasis, now they are actually inviting Lord to Ayodhya by lighting the lamps. Actually, they are inviting Lord to enter into their heart. Enter into their heart. So this is the essence of Deepavali, is that with the light of lamp, that with the devotion of the lamp, we invite Lord Ram into the core hearts of within our core hearts, so that we can take shelter of Lord Ram. Now, all these devotees, all the Ayodhya Vasis and Bharat, they were actually serving Lord in separation. They were thinking about Lord Ram all the time. There was never a moment that they would not think about the Ram. They think, when will my Lord Ram come? When can I take the darshan of Lord Ram? So they were serving Lord Ram in separation. That is vipralamba bhav. And this is the same mood that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also expresses. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna himself. He came 500 years ago in the land of Navadvip. He appeared there. And he came in the form of a devotee. And he insistently cried for Lord Krishna. So he was feeling separation for Lord Krishna, and he was crying. So he says, he says in ashtakam that even a moment, is feeling like a yuga for me. Saying even a moment is feeling a yuga for me. Where have you gone? My world is all vacant without you. Right? But it is vacant, but what is there? He is always thinking of Krishna. So Krishna is there. So when the intensity of your separation is so intense, then you can get united with Krishna. So this is our situation. We are inviting Lord Ram into our hearts. When we establish a deity in the temple, we clean the temple. We make everything, there's not even a speck of dust should be there. So we clean the temple clean, and then we install the deities. We are inviting Lord Ram into the inner sanctums of our heart. So we have to also clean our hearts. But how do we clean our hearts? That is given by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He himself taught us how to clean our hearts. He said, it is said that in Kali Yuga, the name of Hari's name is the only shelter. So he says, Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Nama eva kevalam, Kalau nasteva, 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 gatir anyatha. There is no other way, no other way, no other way but chanting the holy names of the Lord. So the holy names of the Lord, by chanting, we clean the dust of the mirror of our heart. When that dust of this material ignorance or the darkness that we have gets cleansed, then we can install Lord Ram into our heart. But what is so special about holy name? Why is it so special? What is it doing? In Sixthashtakam it says, Cheto darpanam arjanam bhavamahadu agni nirvapanam. It is cleansing the dust of the mirror of our heart, and it is, the material fire of ignorance that we have in our heart, it is destroying it. And it is said that the name of the holy name is no different than the Lord himself. In this material world, if you have a material thing, if you just call that thing and that is different than the object itself. If someone is very thirsty, he is about to die. If he says, water, 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 I need water, does his thirst get quenched? No. Only when he gets the water, his thirst gets quenched. So, the water, object water, and the name is different. But the holy name of the Supreme Lord is same as the Lord himself. This, Nam Nam Akari Bahuda, Nija Sarva Shaktis, this name is infused with so many of the energies. And there are millions and millions of names of Lord Ram or Lord Krishna. So there is this, by chanting the names of this Lord Ram or Lord Krishna, it cleanses our heart. And when it cleanses our heart, then we can invite Lord Ram to stay in inner sanctums of our heart. And it is also said that in Lord Ram, when Lord Ram was ruling, after he was coronated, it was like Satya Yuga. That's why we call Ram Rajya. It should be like Ram Rajya. So the people were happy. There was no disease, no old age. There was no distress. They had thousands of sons, children, and they could die on their will, as long as they want to stay, they could stay. So they were all happy, Ram Rajya. And the only topic of discussion was about Lord Ram. There was no other topic of description other than Lord Ram. So they were always thinking of Lord Ram, and they were always associating with him. And Prabhupada says that actually through Krishna consciousness, we can have the same same Ram Rajya in this material world also. Same Ram Rajya in material world also. The only thing that we have to do is, practice Krishna consciousness. So we are all separated by Krishna. I mean, Krishna is not present here physically, but he is present in the name of, in the form of his name. There is no difference. So we can all chant the name, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which it goes like this: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So by chanting this, all the auspiciousness will come into your life. We also, when you are happy within, then you can spread the happiness to everyone as well. Right? So here, lot of our devotees here, we have a mission at ISKCON of Silicon Valley to distribute the transcendental literature. All the devotees here go every week. They go out, rain or shine. They take the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam sets. They go door to door. They go to, Western teams. They go to, we send it to motel. So we try to spread this knowledge to everyone. So on this day, let's pray that, let's invite Lord Ram into our hearts with the lamp of devotion. With the lamp of devotion, destroying the darkness of ignorance. Let's invite Lord Ram by the devotion of the lamp of devotion, and by chanting the holy names of the Lord. By inviting to our heart, that is our real shelter. So the two S that I was talking, the first was shelter, the second was, the separation, and then the other is service. So how do we achieve Lord Ram? It is when you are feeling separation, the medium to access Lord Ram is through service. So when you are in separation, you do the service. That is the connecting factor to Lord Ram. So through service, in separation, ye will achieve the shelter of Lord Ram. That is essence of Deepavali. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Now, we can, if anyone has any questions, reflections, corrections, we can open up now. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, thank you so much for your lecture. This was the first time I'd heard the Ramayana and really thought about what the people of Ayodhya were going through. And while 14 years in the cosmic scheme of things is not a long amount of time, you brought up with Lord Mahaprabhu that even a moment feels like a yuga, and so how many yugas of separation they must have felt. And yet when they welcome him back, they just have these beautiful small flames lighting up everything. And it's hard to imagine that gentle warmth coming out of Ayodhya just to welcome Lord Ram back. And I love this picture because you don't see people flooding the streets to see him. There's this level of reverence here and respect and just beauty and warmth and gentleness. And you were saying that service clean and the holy name cleans the dust off of the mirror of the heart. And to reflect back Lord Ram to himself is really what the people of Ayodhya did. And I'm very struck by that image, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Kennedy Mataji. You have summarized it appropriately. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna. Any other questions or reflections? Okay, if not, I think we are ready for our next part of the program. So we have Damodar Ashtak, where everyone will get a chance to lit a diya for Lord Damodar. So we will all get up, or actually we can be seated, but turn towards that, and there will be a line forming from that side, and through my back there will be a devotees offering the lamp, and you will get a chance to offer the lamp. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Yes.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Vijay. Where is the other kartal? Where is the other kartal? Oh, yeah. Oh, Mataji.
If I start singing,
He will be playing.
you can do it. You want to come back? Yeah, I'm fine. That happens every time to you.
Should we start? Let's. So we'll be singing Damodar Ashtakam first. So this is a song we regularly sing during Damodar month, in the morning and also in the evening, whenever we offer the lamp. तीन ताल Namamishwaram Satchidanandadopam Lasat Kundalango Kulebhrajamanam Namamishwaram Satchidanandadopam Lasat Kundalango Kulebhrajamanam Namamishwaram Satchidanandadopam Lasat Kundalango Kulebhrajamanam Namamishwaram Satchidanandadopam Jasodabhiyalokhaladhavamanam Paragrishtamatyam Tatadutagopyam Jasodabhiyalokhaladhavamanam Jasodabhiyalokhaladhavamanam Paramishta Matyam Tatadutagopyam Jasodabhiyalokhaladhavamanam Paramishta Matyam Tatadutagopyam Namamishwaram Satchidanandadopam Lasat Kundalango Kulebhrajamanam Namamishwaram Yodantam Muhurnatram Yogmamrejantam Karam Bhaja Yogmena Satankanetram Yodantam Muhurnatram Yogmamrejantam Karam Bhaja Yogmena Yodantam Muhurnatram Yogmamrejantam Karam Bhaja Yogmena Satankanetram Yodantam Muhurnatram Yogmamrejantam Mohoshasakampa Kirekhankakancha Sitagraivam Damodaram Bhakti Badham Mohoshasakampa Mohoshasakampa Kirekhankakancha Sitagraivam Damodaram Bhakti Badham Mohoshasakampa Kirekhankakancha Namamishwaram Satchidanandadopam Lasat Kundalango Kulebhrajamanam Iti Dikshalilave Rananda Kunde Saghasani Majantam Akhyapayantam Iti Dikshalilave Rananda Kunde Iti Dikshalilave Rananda Kunde Saghasani Majantam Akhyapayantam Iti Dikshalilave Tadishitagyasya bhaktajitatvam Punaprematastam Shataveti Bande Kadishita Gesho Bhakajitatam Kadishita Gesho Bhakajitatam Punapremotastam Shataveti Bande Kita Gesho Bhakajitatam Namami Saram Satchidananda Rupam Lasakundalamga Pule Bhagavanam Varandeva Mokshana Mokshavadhema Nachannavime Aham Varesadatiha Varandeva Mokshana Mokshavadhema Varandeva Mokshana Mokshavadhema Nachannavime Aham Varesadatiha Varandeva Mokshana Idante Bapurnatho Gopal Vala Sada me Manasyavi Rastam Kimanoi Idante Bapurnatho Gopal Vala Idante Vapurnatho Gopal Bala Sada me Manasyavi Rastam Kimanoi Idante Vapurnatho Gopal Bala Namami Charam Satchidananda Rupam Lasakundalamga Pule Bhagavanam Idante Mukham Bhaja Adakta Nilay Vrintam Kuntalay Snigdha Raktacha Gopya Idante Mukham Adakta Nilay Vrintam Kuntalay Snigdha Idante Mukham Bhajam Atyanta Nilay Vrintam Kuntalay Snigdha Raktacha Gopya Mohuchumitam Bimarakta Dharame Manasya Virastam Alam Lakshalavai Mohuchumitam Bimarakta Dharame Mohuchumitam Bimarakta Dharame Manasya Virastam Alam Lakshalavai Mohuchumitam Bimarakta Dharame Manasya Namami Charam Satchidananda Rupam Lasakundalamga Pule Bhagavanam Namo Deva Damodaraya Ananta Vishnu Prasiddha Prabhu Dukkha Jalabhimagnam Namo Deva Damodara Ananta Vishnu Prasiddha Prabhu Dukkha Namo Deva Damodaraya Ananta Vishnu Prasiddha Prabhu Dukkha Jalabhimagnam Kripadrishti Nishtate Dinambatano Grihaneshu Mamagya Medhyakshidreshva Kripadrishti Nishtate Kripadrishti Nishtate Dinambatano Grihaneshu Mamagya Medhyakshidresha Kipadrishtivistate Denamatano Namami Charam Satchidanandarupa Natatungalanga Pulabhajamana Kuberatmajau Badhau Murtai Vayadhat Tayamachitau Bhakti Bhajavritau Cha Kuberatmajau Murtai Vayadhat Tayamachitau Bhakti Bhajavritau Cha Kuberatmajau Badhau Murtai Vayadhat Tayamachitau Bhakti Bhajavritau Cha Kuberatmajau Badhau Katha prema bhakti sakamya prayacha namokshe graho mesti damodareha Katha prema bhakti sakamya prayacha Katha prema bhakti sakamya prayacha namokshe graho mesti damodareha Katha prema bhakti sakame prayacha Namami saram satchidanandarupam Lasatkundalango kule bhajanam Namami saram satchidanandarupam Namaste Sudame Puradipte Dhamne Tadiyo Darayatha Vishvasodhamne Namaste Sudhamne Puradipte Dhamne Tadiyo Namaste Sudhamne Puradipte Dhamne Tadiyo Darayatha Vishvasodhamne Namaste Sudhamne Puradipte Dhamne Namaradhikaya Tadiyapeyaya Namayanantalilayo Devayo Tujam Namaradhikaya Namaradhikaya Tadiyapeyaya Namanantalilayo Devayo Tujam Namaradhikaya Namaradhikaya Tadiya Priyaya Namanantalilayo Devayo Tujam Namaradhikaya Tadiya Priyaya Namami Saraswati Danandarupa Lasatkundalango Kule Bhajamana Jasodadhiyo Lokha Ladhavamanam Paramishtamachan Tatavruta Gopya Jasodadhiyo Lokha Ladhavamanam Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namami Swaram Chidananda Rupam Lasatkundalango Kulethajamanam Namami Swaram Chidananda Rupam Lasatkundalango Jayo Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Radhe Jayo Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Radhe Jayo Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Radhe Jayo Radha Madhav Radhe Srila Jayo Dever Prana Dhana Hai Srila Jayo Dever Prana Dhana Hai Jayo Radha Madan Gopal Radha Madan Gopal Radhe Jayo Radha Madan Gopal Radha Madan Gopal Radhe Jayo Radha Madan Gopal Radha Madan Gopal Sitanathir Prana Dhano Hai Silo Sitanathir Prana Dhano हे जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे जय राधा गोस्वामीर प्राण धन है शिलो रूप गोस्वामीर प्राण धन है जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे जय जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे जय শিল সনাতনের প্রাণ ধন হে শিল সনাতনের প্রাণ ধন হে জয় রাধা গোপীনাথ রাধা গোপীনাথ রাধে জয় জয় রাধা গোপীনাথ রাধা গোপীনাথ রাধে জয় মধু পণ্ডিতের প্রাণ ধন হে শিল মধু পণ্ডিতের প্রাণ ধন হে জয় রাধা দামোদর রাধা দামোদর রাধে জয় জয় রাধা দামোদর রাধা দামোদর রাধে শিব গোস্বামীর প্রাণ ধন হে শিল শিব গোস্বামীর প্রাণ ধন হে জয় রাধা রামন রাধা রামন রাধে জয় জয় রাধা রামন রাধা রামন রাধে জয় রাধা গোপাল ভট্টের প্রাণ ধন হে শিল গোপাল ভট্টের প্রাণ ধন জয় রাধা বিনোদ রাধা বিনোদ রাধে জয় রাধা জয় রাধা বিনোদ রাধা বিনোদ রাধে জয় রাধা বিনোদ লোকনাথের প্রাণ ধন হে শিল লোকনাথের প্রাণ ধন জয় রাধা গোকুলানন্দ রাধা গোকুলানন্দ রাধে জয় রাধা জয় রাধা গোকুলানন্দ রাধা গোকুলানন্দ রাধে জয় রাধা বিশ্বনাথের প্রাণ ধন হে শিল বিশ্বনাথের প্রাণ ধন জয় রাধা গিরিধারী রাধা গিরিধারী রাধে জয় রাধা জয় রাধা গিরিধারী রাধা গিরিধারী রাধে জয় দাস গোস্বামীর প্রাণ ধন হে শিল দাস গোস্বামীর প্রাণ ধন হে জয় রাধা শ্যাম সুন্দর রাধা শ্যাম সুন্দর রাধে জয় धन है शिल श्यामानंदेर प्राण धन जय राधा बाके बिहारी राधा बाके बिहारी राधे जय जय राधा बाके बिहारी राधा बाके बिहारी राधे जय राधा बाके बिहारी हरिदासेर प्राण धन है शिल हरिदासेर जय राधा कांत राधे जय राधा जय राधा कांत राधे जय बक्रेश्वरेर प्राण धन है शिल बक्रेश्वरेर प्राण धन जय गंधर्विका गिरिधारे गंधर्विका गिरिधारे राधे जय गंधर्विका जय गंधर्विका गिरिधारे राधे जय सरस्वती प्राण धन है शिल सरस्वती प्राण धन है जय राधा माधव राधे जय जय राधा माधव राधे जय राधा माधव राधा प्रभुपादेर प्राण धन है शिल प्रभुपादेर प्राण धन है जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय राधे जय श्याम जय राधे जय श्याम जय राधे जय श्याम जय राधे जय श्याम निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रहलाद दायिने प्रहलाद दायिने प्रहलाद दायिने प्रहलाद दायिने हिरण्यकशिपुर भक्षः हिरण्यकशिपुर भक्षः हिरण्यकशिपुर भक्षः हिरण्यकशिपुर एको नृसिंह परत नृसिंह एको नृसिंह परत नृसिंह एको नृसिंह परत नृसिंह एको नृसिंह परत नृसिंह यातो यातो यामि ततो 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 नृसिंह बहे नृसिंह हृदय नृसिंह बहे नृसिंह बहे नृसिंह हृदय नृसिंह बहे नृसिंह बहे नृसिंह हृदय नृसिंह नरसिंह मदीं शरणं प्रपदे नरसिंह मदीं नरसिंह मदीं शरणं प्रपदे नरसिंह मदीं तव कर कमलवारे नाथ अद्भुत सिंगार दलिता हिरण्यकशिपो तनु भिन्ना केशवभीत नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे अवकर कमल केशवभीत नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवभीत नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे श्री सिंह जय सिंह जय जय नरसिंह गलादेश जय पद्म मुख पद्म सिंह श्री नरसिंह जय 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 नरसिंह गलादेश जय पद्म मुख पद्म सिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय अनंत देव जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय अनंत देव जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंह भगवान की, श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की, गोपाल की, श्री दामोदर महाव्रतों के, श्री दीपावली महा उत्सव के, श्री गोवर्धन पूजा आगत महा उत्सव के, समस्त गौर भक्तवृंदों के, आज की महाआनंद के, निताय गौर शीतल प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. We welcome you all to the auspicious Diwali day here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley. Thank you all for joining us for today. Let's give everyone a big round of applause. We'd also like to thank all the online viewers who have joined us today. So let's give them a big round of applause as well. We'd like to thank His Grace Koladeep Prabhu for leading the Damodar ashtakam and the Narsingha prayer. Hari 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 Bo. Anyone coming here for the first time? Yeah, I see lot of new faces. Happy Diwali to all, and thank you for coming. If there is anything we could be of any service, please reach out to us. We would be happy to assist you in any way we can. Tomorrow we have a festival, a Govardhan festival. Please do join us. It starts at 6 p.m. It's a very wonderful festival. We will have the Govardhan Parvat made with, halwa, and there will be a nice talk on Govardhan Lila. There will be prasad. There will be again Damodar Ashtak. So please join us tomorrow at 6 p.m. Okay? Hope to see you all there. Hare Krishna. Today we don't have any sponsors for today's feast. If anyone spontaneously want to sponsor, let me know. We'd be happy to assist you. Hare Krishna. Vishaka Mataji and Sundaranand Prabhu and Sneha Mataji wants to sponsor today's feast. Is there any occasion? Like here, you can.
And it's the Karthik month, so I would like to ask for the blessings from all Vaishnavas so that we can continue chanting the holy name and progress spiritually. That's all.
We have a surprise for you. You will also, okay, well, I'll call you. What's your name? Okay. Sundaran, please come. In your absence, Mataji has sponsored today's feast. So thank you. Oh, I see. Oh, very nice. Hari Bol. As you know, Sundaranand Prabhu is our, backbone of the preaching here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley. He leads a lot of, programs in universities and Western Reach. That is his niche. So he likes to serve in that mood. So thank you, Prabhu, for all the services you do here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley. And we will miss you. I think you are going for a yatra, Kartik Yatra. So we'll miss you, but we'll be looking forward to meet you soon. Hare Krishna. Would like to? Oh, where is your mother-in-law? Okay, Hare Krishna. Mataji, please come. Thank you again. We see Mataji, here for some time, and you can see her that always she is in the service mood. Wherever, in the kitchen, in cleaning, she always want to serve. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Mataji. And Anai, we had another sponsor. Okay, Mataji. Okay. Hare Krishna.
I can talk on his
Yes.
behalf. Yeah. So today it's somewhat special for us. Anna is right there, but the thing is, this is his first year in the middle school, and this morning we were sitting here with him and teaching him about how he should be now more goal-oriented and how it's important to think about contributing to the world. And I'm so happy that today when he came to the
Okay.
So this is such a big blessing to our entire family that we were praying to Krishna that our kids get to serve the world, and he got recruited today in Krishna's kitchen. So I'm very happy.
This is what we are talking today is service. Service is what connect us to the Supreme Lord. So it is so nice, Anay, that you have been recruited in the most wanted service in our kitchen. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. So, actually, today's beautiful Krishna Katha was brought to us by His Grace Shri Gopal Prabhu. He actually spoke about the spiritual significance of Deepavali festival, because many of us are familiar with the social part of it. We want to hang around with friends and families and have some special time. But what is the spiritual reason why it is considered as dissipating darkness in the heart of living entities? So Prabhu actually brought many pastimes from the Shastra, especially from Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Ramayana, and he spoke so nicely. I was listening to him with rapt attention online, and last part I actually heard in person. So please give a big round of applause to Shri Gopal Prabhu for bringing that. Hari 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 Hari. And we have regular Krishna Katha in our temple online on Wednesdays from 7 p.m. onwards in a Zoom call, and Saturdays starting from 6:15, but the Bhagavatam class starts at 8, and also, of course, on Sundays 3:30 p.m. onwards. So please try to join if your time allows. Hare Krishna. And everything is live broadcasted, so even if you cannot come in person, you can always join. Like me, I joined even though I was not here. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
So the last part of the program, but very important one. We have the announcement of the cooks, and then we will all honor the Diwali feast. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Happy Diwali, everybody. So the lead cook for today's cook was Ujjvala Rasa Mataji. The Matajis were Manjari Kopika Mataji, Sudevi Mataji, Tripti Mataji, Uttara Mataji, Bhumika Mataji, and Shraddha Mataji. The Prabhus who helped were Achyuta Chaitanya Prabhu, Tarun Prabhu, Yamin Jivana Prabhu, Shivam Prabhu, Arjun Pan Prabhu, Divya Anant Prabhu, Rivikant Prabhu, Sri Ram Prabhu, Rasamrita Sesha Prabhu, and Anai Prabhu. The cleaning, people who helped in cleaning were Brajarasa Bhavana Prabhu, Parth Prabhu, Mayapur Bihari Prabhu, and Yash Prabhu. Happy Diwali, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow.
Yes, don't forget tomorrow, okay? We still are not done with Diwali festival. Without Govardhan Puja, it's not complete. Okay, so you should all come for Govardhan Puja. Now we will go to Prasad Sevya prayers, right? Yeah, okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sharira Vidyaja Jorendiya Tahika Prasade Govinde Prasadam ki. Please come take Prasadam.